into my channel. Your girl is back with another lit video here on the Divine Guru with N, and today's reading is for you, Pisces. Sun, Moon, and Rising for your July 2020 guidance, my loves, all right? Now, this is your first time seeing my face. Hello, welcome. Nice to meet you, baby. On this channel, I do make tarot picker card readings like this one, and other spiritual lady and motivation lady videos to help you discover the Divine Guru that's within yourself, honey. So if that's something that you like and you enjoy and it resonates with you, I do highly encourage you to consider subscribing to my channel, only if you want to, no pressure. And if you do subscribe, please don't forget to hit that post button notification button down below so you'll know when I post future videos like these. All right, now Pisces, I will be doing these readings for all the zodiac signs. So if something in this reading doesn't resonate, bless, that's perfectly fine. If this reading doesn't resonate at all, bless, that is perfectly fine. Take what resonates and leave the rest, my love, all right? And you may feel called to check out another reading for another zodiac sign that's very well represented within your chart, since again, I will be doing these readings for all the signs, all right? So Pisces, let's go ahead and get into it, baby. All right, so you guys have angel number 2, the waiting game. Angel number 1, prosperity begins. And angel number 8, accelerated motion. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it, you guys. Divine power, divine spirit, love, and light. What can Pisces, sun, moon, and rising expect during July of 2020? What's going on with Pisces, sun, moon, and rising during July of 2020, Spirit? Please and thank you. All right, so let's see what you guys have here. So underneath number 2, the waiting game, you guys have, Ace of Cups, and you have the 7 of Swords. Okay, so I do feel here that patience is a virtue for you throughout the beginning of the month of July, Pisces, okay? I do see here that you guys may be looking for something that that you want to have this emotional fulfillment with, since you do have the Ace of Cups. It could be something that you're, maybe something that you just newfoundly discovered is what I'm feeling. Okay, that I feel that you guys are really wanting to dive into, or that you really want to experience, or that you're just really yearning for, right? I feel like this is something new, something that you may have just discovered, and you're like, oh my goodness, how can I get my hands on this, right? So I do feel like here that, that Spirit is telling you here that towards the beginning of July, it's important for you to have a little bit of patience, okay? For things that are worth fighting for, it takes time, right? So I do feel like here that you may have been having a little bit too much control. Like you may be worrying about it too much, stressing about it a little bit too much. Because with the 7 of Swords here, I do feel like that, maybe you've gotten to a place to where you're almost desperate, and you're almost like, well, I'll do anything to receive whatever it is that's bringing you this new emotional fulfillment, right? But I'm seeing here Spirit saying, hey, slack up on the control a little bit, and let things kind of, play out and flow on their own, okay? Because it's going to come to you in divine timing, right? But I do feel here with the 7 of Swords that Spirit is also saying to be wary of your actions that you may take, be cautious of the steps you take, the actions that you make, especially towards the beginning of July here, because something that you think could be helping you, you may actually find out that it's hindering you or setting you 2 steps back, rather than helping you along this process here. All right, now here towards the middle of the month, you guys do have number 1, prosperity begins. So, all right, so you guys have the 8 of Cups, you have the 10 of Swords, and you have the Magician. Absolutely. So I do feel here that what Spirit is saying towards the middle of the month is that you guys are going to be walking away from something that isn't serving you anymore. You may feel like that something has really beaten you up. It could even be you feel like that someone has stabbed you in the back here with this 10 of Swords energy, but this is the ultimate energy of hitting rock bottom, of feeling like you're in this complete despair. There's no hope, like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, right? So I see you guys really kind of moving away from either that energy, or moving away from things that made you feel like that, or invoked those type of thoughts into your mind, to get you to a space to where you're feeling a little bit more in control, a little bit more power of your mind and your emotions as well. Because again, Going back to the Seven of Swords here, I feel like you guys may be wanting something so desperately, so badly, that you're really just trying to, you know, you're moving the pieces on the chessboard. You're like, let me see if this works. Oh, that didn't work. Let me see if that worked. Let me see if that worked. And it's honestly, it's like, one, you're draining yourself, okay? And two, you're causing, you know, emotional distress for you, because you're doing trial and error over and over again, instead of just letting things flow. Then you're really getting to a space where you're stressed out, you're bummed out, you're like, oh my goodness, why hasn't anything worked out yet? Why hasn't anything, you know, turned out to actually be the answer to this problem yet here? But I see here, once you walk away and step into your own power and start, you know, using your mind to help you manifest things and get into the right mindset, okay? Instead of this mindset of, I gotta have it because I don't have it, right? Get into the mindset of, I do have it. I already have it. I'm walking towards it. I'm learning more. I'm growing more. I'm walking away from things that no longer serve me, and I'm walking towards what I want. And that's when you're going to begin to see the prosperity come in for you, okay? For some of you, I am hearing, though, there could be a sneaky person and you know, alongside your corner here. I mean, with the Magician and the Ten of Swords, honestly, it is possible, Pisces, okay? Not trying to scare you, but again, you may want to be kind of cautious of what you're doing, what you're saying, your actions, even actions towards people, okay? Because you don't want to be building enemies out here, all right? Because Seven of Swords, I mean, you could technically, you know, step into that energy here with, you know, trying to cut corners or sneak around, you know, involving some funny business, or, you know, just be tricky, you know, or just involve yourself or associate yourself with some trickery. You don't want, you know, that's gonna, you know, cause you to build some enemies, you know, some people who may have some resentment towards you, okay? So just be mindful of how you treat others. Be mindful of the actions that you are taking throughout the month of July, okay? But ultimately here, I do see you guys are going to get to that space to where you're changing your mindset, because, I mean, honestly, I mean, when you're down, when you feel like you're at rock bottom, I mean, you can't go down any further, okay? The only way is up from here, right? So I see you guys really changing that and saying, you know what? This isn't serving me. This mindset isn't serving me. This environment isn't serving me. This person isn't serving me. Whatever it is that's not serving you anymore, that's not fulfilling you anymore, I see you guys walking away from it and moving on to something that's bringing you more prosperity. I heard start over. I feel like you guys are really kind of starting over, really re-evaluating things here, re-strategizing, creating a new plan, because the old one just wasn't fitting, right? All right, so then you guys have accelerated motion, angel number 8. So let's see what you guys have here. So, ooh, you guys have the Sun. Yes. All right, and then you have King of Cups. And you have Queen of Wands. Yes. Yes, what I tell you. You change your mind, you change your world. Period. Your perception of things, your mindset, the negative self-talk, okay, the energy that you're consuming, the energy that you're around, the energy that you're allowing around you in your circle, things you are consuming, everything, all of that matters. All of that matters. I am a firm believer in energy, right? I believe in energy, okay? If you didn't know, now you know. I believe in energy, right? Be very cautious of the energy that you are spewing out and that you are consuming, okay? Because that's what probably could have gotten you to the state of Ten of Swords, right? So definitely, once you change your mind, once you start working your magic, once you start, you know, saying, you know what, I'm going to let this come in divine timing. I'm going to, you know, put this out to the universe. I'm going to script. I'm going to do whatever you got to do to manifest and let it go. Baby, that's when you're going to see things begin to just literally come flying in, falling into your lap, okay? Things really beginning to look up for you. All right, a lot quicker than you expected. And then that could give you that reassurance, like, wow, this actually does work here. Okay, just looking at these cards, I'm seeing a lot of yellow and a lot of like orangey red colors as well. So I feel there could be some sort of blockages here within your lower level chakra, specifically your sacral chakra or solar plexus chakra. That could be blocking out things of your sensuality, or blocking out your creativity as well. But going here with the Sun, beautiful. Beautiful, abundant energy, joyful energy, blissful energy, better times ahead, right? But I feel like you guys, I feel like this is also a sign for you guys to be open to that. Be open to knowing that you can receive that you are worthy of receiving the sun energy here, this abundance, this blessing, this prosperity, that blissful energy. Be open and say, you know, I am deserving of it. I am worthy of it. I'm confident enough to know that this is what I deserve. I've worked hard for it. I can get it, right? Again, going back to blockages in the lower level chakras. So then you guys have the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So what I'm feeling here for you guys is that, again, you're going to begin to a space to where you're going to be building up your confidence, right? Those blockages that you may have had or you may be experiencing throughout the beginning and middle of July, I see you guys really working on that, specifically towards like the middle end of July. Clearing out those blockages that's, you know, bringing in that lack mindset, that low self-esteem, that low confidence that you may be holding in. And really step into a space to where you are more confident. You have more emotional stability. Okay, I see also that you guys are finding more balance. Like I think you're going to be having more balance between, you know, your heart and your mind. You know, you're balancing out your emotions with logical, practical thinking. It's like you know when to flip that switch. It's like whenever you're thinking practically, you know when to flip that switch and start to look at things from a more compassionate level as well. Okay, but I do feel this strong, fiery energy for you guys, especially with that Queen of Wands. I mean, Queen of Wands is that warm energy, but she's also that determined warm energy, right? So it's like once she's like on her goal, like she has her eyes on the prize, nothing can deter her from it, you know? But yet she can still tap into that warm energy, that passionate energy, that fire that's within her, and people can see that. And that's what I see for you towards the end of July as well, Pisces. You guys stepping into the sense to where, you know, no matter what people may throw at you or no matter what challenges may be thrown at you, okay, no matter what people have to say about you, no matter what, you know, negative energy someone may be just intentionally or unintentionally trying to spew at you, you got your eyes on the prize. All right, I feel you really get into a space to where you're really passionate about something that you do, okay? It's coming from the heart, right? That's what I mean by warm. You're determined, but you're passionate. All right, you're passionate about it, okay? It's not like before to where you were just like, I gotta have it because I don't have it, or I gotta have it because if I don't, then my whole world's gonna crumble down, or you know, that lack mindset. It's more like I deserve this. I'm gonna get it because I know I deserve it. I'm determined to get towards this because this is where I see myself. This is the only option for me. This is what I know is what's best for me, right? So that's what I'm seeing for you guys here, specifically towards the end of July here. So we're just going to pull a few more cards here to see what Spirit wants you to know, any additional message you need to know here for July 2020. So Divine Power, Divine Spirit, Love, and Light. What additional messages do Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to hear for July of 2020? Okay, so you guys here have new moon beginnings. Like I was saying, you guys, I feel that. I felt that with Prosperity Begins. It's like you're pressing the reset button. You're like, nope, I'm gonna try again. This didn't work. We're gonna start something new. There's a new mindset coming on as well. All right, and then you have angel number 3, realization. Wow, you guys had 2 and 3. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so here with this card, I do feel like that Spirit is telling you, you know, you're gonna become more aware of things, aware of what your heart wants, aware of the thoughts that are coming into your mind, aware of negative thought patterns, aware of negative energy that could be coming into your life, but also in turn aware of the things that make you feel good, aware of the positive energy that is around you in your life, and bringing that more into you, increasing that energy around you, right? So I definitely see here that you're kind of realizing that your mind is the key to the success, this prosperity that you're wanting, okay? This right here and doing this right here is the key to that lock. Absolutely. All right. So lastly, but definitely not least, I'm going to pull some Angel Therapy Oracle cards for you guys to see what closing message Spirit has for you. So Divine Power, Divine Spirit, Love, and Light. What closing messages do you have for Pisces? Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2020, Spirit. What closing message do you have for Pisces? Ooh, a lot of cards. tea. All right, so the first part you guys have here is, ooh, emotional sensitivity. Wow, so it says honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. Absolutely. So maybe for some of you have been feeling like people have been picking on you, saying that, oh, you're a crybaby, oh, you're too sensitive, whatever. Don't let them phase you, honey. This is your sensitivity. Honor it, respect it, use it, okay? You're like this for a reason, to help possibly heal, to help others along their journey. You know, maybe because you're very, you know, sympathetic or empathetic, you know, whatever way it is. I feel that you guys may have been trying to abandon your emotional sensitivity. And Spirit is saying here, no, honor it. No, broadcast it. You know, wear that. You know, don't be ashamed of your own personality trait here if you're emotionally sensitive. All right. Next what you guys have here is crystals. So it says the energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. So beautiful. If you guys, you know, whenever you're in that 10 of Swords energy, or, you know, 7 of Swords energy, or maybe having issues walking away, definitely surround yourself in some crystals. You know, you can always get a crystal quartz and help to remove any negative energy, any energy that you don't want to hold in your life. You may want to, I just heard intuitively, put an amethyst in your bed, or like underneath your pillow or in your pillowcase, to help you if you're having issues sleeping as well. But I do feel like crystals here are going to be a big part of helping you heal and helping you also gain clarity and have this stability and balance between your mind and your emotions as well, okay? And the last one you guys have here is, ooh, Archangel Raphael. I love this. This is the healing archangel, right? So it says this healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. Absolutely. So again, as you become aware of things that aren't serving you, and aware of things that are serving you, and thought patterns that you've been on, you could possibly even looking back at your past patterns and seeing like how you could correct your steps, or how you can move forward, how can you grow for such situations. I see that during that healing, Archangel Raphael is with you. Archangel Raphael is helping you heal, helping you grow, and helping you become the best version of yourself. Because, I mean, honestly, you guys, I think you're really realizing that things that you may have not been aware of that were actually hindering you, and now that you're realizing that, you're starting a new path. You're like, no, I changed. I don't want to be in that energy anymore. I don't want to foster that energy anymore. Look where it led me. It led me to stress. It led me to despair. It led me to a state of where I feel completely, you know, well, I felt completely down about myself. So no more of that feeling, right? So beautiful for you guys. Well, all right, Pisces, that is all that I have for your reading. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below if it resonated with you. Pisces, if no one has told you today, I love you, and I thank you so much for sending me love and support here on this beautiful YouTube channel. Again, you guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Sending you tons and tons of love and light, and as always, keep faith and keep going. Bye, guys.